Hello, hello, hello. Okay, now we are live in the right location. So I made I set up an event for the next stream we're gonna do. I didn't realize they were sharing the stream key. So it started streaming to the event that I had made private on YouTube because I love YouTube. It certainly is, certainly makes things very, very convenient. Okay, let's see. If I post on here, does that show up properly now? Yes, it does. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, we now have working chat. We have a working chat that separates YouTube and Twitch, shows emotes. If anyone wants to post any emotes, they theoretically should work. I don't know about YouTube emotes. But everything else should theoretically just be fine now. Yep, you're getting your colors just fine. I think the shade might be different, but it's definitely working. Also, all of your Twitch badges should be fine as well. Yeah. So for anyone who's curious, I don't know if anyone is curious. If anyone is, though, I'll show you the chat that I'm using. This right here. Where is it? That one. This right here, the multi-chat overlay from Nutty GG. It should be all good. I might need to, like, mess around with some of the placement, things like that. But for the most part, it should be pretty much fine. Make that slightly higher, I reckon. Is that too much? That's probably too much. Yeah, make that maybe 640? 640. No, actually, I reckon 630 was probably fine. Okay, 630 is probably fine. Yeah, that looks fine. I think? No, okay, maybe that's still slightly too much. 610. I tested some stuff yesterday, but it's still, we're still very much in the, I'm fitting things together. Okay, yeah, that should be good. That should be good. I can play around with how the chat's configured as well. There were options to show things like profile pictures. I had the option of oh, I don't have to have the boxes there either. I can remove those boxes, but I just put them there because I don't know, I felt like putting them there. Anyway, we're gonna play some DMC 5. We're gonna finish off the game, and then I reckon we're gonna go over to Metal Gear Solid. That was the other event that we were temporarily streaming to. Yeah. So that is for later. But for now, DMC 5. New chat looks nice. Also, yes. There is all okay. So this is relying on StreamerBot. It's if the chat crashes at any point, do let me know because right now it is connected to a frozen window. Why? Okay, DMC. Thank you. Mighty stream UI when. I need to. I really do need to. I need to stream on the main channel. That's what I need to be. What I need to do. Well, we'll definitely have to get around to it again. Like it's on the list of things. I need to get around to it. I've been busy the past couple of weekends. Whether I'll be lazy again, we'll see. Yeah. Continue. I've been fighting ants. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I thankfully don't have an ant problem right now. I have in the past. It is a fucking nightmare to deal with. Okay, we do that. Weapon swap is that. And then we do that, okay. Wait. Was it? Yeah, that's how you did it. Okay. A clean cut. Have you ever played with Microsoft Narrator as a kid? Microsoft Narrator. I'm gonna go with no on that one. The name rings a bell, but I'm not sure.
Also, thoughts on Lua for configuring software?
That's cool.
Vax3 is considering using Lua for Hypland configuration.
Oh.
I feel like it'll make configuration more annoying as I didn't like it in NVIM. But apparently the config language is holding Hypland back.
See, there's sort of two ways to look at this, right? If you have something like Lua is a full programming language, right? It's basically equivalent to Python, just a very different syntax. So the logic. Actually, I can probably. Okay, I'll do this afterwards. I will remove. I can filter out the chat. The chat alert where it says sound alerts. Like, it'll still play the alert, but it won't say the, hey, this, it won't say your message, and then after it, this is sent by sound alerts. Just so it, doesn't literally double up on the messages. I can, filter out specific accounts, so I will take a look at that afterwards. Oh, speaking of classics, we'll talk about this a bit afterwards. Did you see the announcement from Joji, from Mr. Filthy Frank? He has, for the first time in 9 years, actually acknowledged the existence of Filthy Frank. And most people assumed it was just never going to happen. He also acknowledged the existence of other projects which people weren't sure were him. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know if he's just wants to fully put the past behind him, record sales are low, and he wants to take advantage of the fact that people still remember him as Filthy Frank. What I do know though is at the bare minimum, he acknowledged it in a recent video. So we will see what that actually means. He's got a new tour coming up, and it was part of the the announcement for that tour. Thoughts on DLSS 5? Oh, don't you worry about that. We will get to that one. I think it looks fucking awful. So here's my general stance. When I first looked at it, when I first had, maybe 30 seconds of looking, I was like, oh, that looks relatively good. And then I looked at it for a little bit longer. I was like, wait. There's something really weird about, this is really throwing me off badly. What the fuck is going on? I was like, oh, this looks like those Instagram AI filters. That's basically where I'm at right now. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Have I heard of the Q3JS? There are a lot of people, cracking Quake 3 in browser. Oh, no, I was not aware of a Quake browser implementation. No, okay. No, I am not aware of that. I know it might seem like it's slightly outside of my age range, but I was a very big Quake player when I was young. So no, I was not aware of that. But thank you for making me aware. I will have to take a look at that. Whether it be on the main channel or just take a look at it in my own time, I will definitely have to take a look at that. The main reason why I was big on playing Quake when I was young is I was poor, and you can play Quake for free because, it's a fucking ancient game and you can get it for free very easily. Also, there were various, Quake, what do you call it? Community still going on. Quake modified games, but still mostly Quake, like Quake Live, for example. I don't know what Quake Live's doing now. I know last time I looked at it, they started adding a microtransaction to it. But At least back then, it was just Quake, which meant all of the Quake boomers were much better than I was. even though I was young and I had better reaction speed, they've been playing Quake for like 15 years at that point, maybe longer in the case of some of them. Takes no effort anymore. Okay, nice. Honestly, I'm always up for a bit of Quake. Quake's one of those games where, like, you can still have fun with it even if you're really bad at it.
DLSS off and the fox is with it on.
Clear the Firefox icon with DLSS off and the... I'd say one thing that kind of sucks is that it's hard to paste into the M-script maps, so you have to use YDO tool to paste your config into the console. I see. I think of learning Rust last week. Yeah, you did mention that. I think you were saying you were doing C before. If I recall. Makes me C++. Yes. I guess we just have that one ability left, don't we? Yeah, we just don't have enough for it. Man, if only I had time to retrofit the Foxless change into every Firefox logo. Let's go this way. Oh. Wait, I thought the other way was going to be the way we had to go. I've done this level before. I don't remember the direction we go. Or is this... Wait, this feels like an alternate path. I don't think we... Oh, this is an alternate... Okay, so maybe not an alternate path, but it's a path to get a hidden item. Okay, I'll definitely take that then. This is probably considerably more annoying on narrow. Where's the thing? Oh, we just go up here. Oi, there we go. There we go. Oh! Fuck. Okay, so we actually have to time it. Okay. Wait, can we just run up here? No. Okay. Wait, can we cheese it maybe? Oh my god! You can! Haha! Fuck you, game! Fuck you and your intended path! And another secret? Where the fuck is this? On the ceiling? Wait, where the fuck is this one? I actually don't even know where it could be. I don't see anything that's lighting up. Oh, how did I miss that? Head straight for the goal. Rust is fun. It'll teach you how to code right through fire. I would always encourage someone to do something before they try Rust. I would honestly like there's sort of like there's two schools of thought about where do you teach someone to program. Like, do you start someone in an easy language like a Python, for example, or do you start someone in something more akin to a something more akin to like a... Wait, where the fuck do we go? Wait, can we not... I think this... Oh, wait, this one might require a double jump. Unless there's some way for us to... Yeah, I don't think we can do that one. There's probably some dumb way to do it as Virgil, but I don't actually know how you go about doing that. There's probably some... actually, maybe you can, like, angle like that somehow. But not having the double jump makes it a lot more annoying. On that note, is there a way we can get up there? Or do we have... Are we not able to do that as Virgil entirely? Because there is that path. And that's how we get up there. But there's clearly a path with spot... Do we actually have to do... I think we might have to just do the run perfectly. We can't cheese it. Okay. Fine, game. Fine. I guess we'll do things properly. I would never recommend Rust as the first language. C is the hardest language I'd recommend as first. Yes, see, like, that's what I mean, right? There's absolutely two schools of thought about do you put someone do you make someone's first language something like Python, where they can learn the basics of sort of how would you call it, like programming concepts? Or do you put someone on something more akin to a C, where you're gonna basically have to learn how computers actually work to really do things properly? Fuck! Because I personally started on Java, right? I started on the worst of both worlds. I started in an OOP language with very bad instruction.
I actually heard someone say starting with Rust can be a good idea because you don't need to unlearn things from other languages that make it tricky.
That's
just learning the Rust way from the start.
That's true, but I think unlearning is a good thing, right? Here's why. Because if you start in something like Rust, Rust is gonna make a lot of sort of safety assumptions that you don't even know really exist, right? So if you then go to something like a C, you're not even really going to have a good grasp of the fact that those issues do exist because the language you're on before just did it for you. That would be my main concern. Are you... I think you get into bad habits, but it's not the language's fault. Yeah, I think you can resolve the bad habits problem with good instruction. I think the problem that Rust has is Rust assumes you know why certain things are bad and why you shouldn't do them, right? But if you're going to... God fucking damn. But if you're starting from something like... If you're starting from Rust, you don't really have a... Like, why is a use after free bad, for example, right? That's like one of the easier ones. I'll be back when things calm down. When things calm down. Take that one. We should be, like, basically able to get this. Take that. Take that. Ooh! We are getting close to it, but there's like a fairly small window for where you can jump it. And it's really hard to do a recovery. Yeah, there's like a maybe half a second, but it's not clear even fully where you jump. It kind of feels like mostly just wing it and you'll probably not get it. But you might get it eventually. What I'm afraid of in C is people not learning proper memory management. See, that's my concern with Rust, right? C is gonna, like, if you're going through C instruction, you're gonna learn about proper memory management. You might not naturally learn it, right? But if you're going through good C information, it should hopefully be teaching that to you. Whereas Rust, it's not necessarily going to, because of the point you're starting on. A lot of Rust instruction really assumes that you're an established programmer. That, I think, is the big difference. Like, there is good beginner Rust content, but it's not the official documentation for the most part. But the thing is, like, basically any programming language is gonna have relatively good beginner stuff. If you just, like, once it hits like a certain number of people using it, people start making content like that. Is the Rust book good for beginners? Rust beginners, yes. Program beginners, abso-fucking-lutely not. Why do I keep getting stuck on that? You can absolutely do it. People have done it, right? Like, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's definitely not suited to beginner users. That's not the target audience. Oh my fucking god! We got so close before. Now we keep getting stuck in the same fucking location. Like, this is an optional path. We don't have to do this. I could just not go here. But I want the blue fragment. Oh my god. Okay, we actually... I don't know why I'm even trying to shoot that one. You don't have to. You can just jump on that one. Okay. Knock that up. Go up there. Take that. Go up there. Go up there. Take that. Take that. I got around the corner! The problem is there's also like a fairly small window that you can even grab it. Because otherwise, when it falls out of your camera, you're not able to do so. I'm supposed to be writing my thesis, which is on motivating individuals and orgs to self-host their internet services, but I keep spinning up more crap. Oh, speaking of thesis, on the topic of DLSS 5 from earlier, I am genuinely convinced that there is a subset of the population who is unable to perceive the uncanny valley, who is unable to perceive that something looks mostly real, but is slightly uncomfortable. Because that's what I've noticed with the DLSS 5 stuff. I've seen so many people saying, oh, this is real-life lighting. This is realistic. This is photorealism. And you look at it and you're like, it's not, though. Like, there's something very clearly wrong with what we're looking at here. What do you mean? I keep getting stuck there. Do you have to wait like a half second longer? Okay. Okay. It feels like if I wait any longer though, I'm gonna fall. The worst part of DMC games is always the fucking stupid platforming sections. Okay. I think I shot too late that time. I'm getting ready to give up on this fucking... Are you serious? I'm getting ready to give up on this stupid fucking orb. What do you bet Jensen himself? No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. I believe what has happened is Jensen is running an AI company. That is the entire thing that is happening with Jensen. He is running an AI company, and his entire business is banking on AI doing incredibly well. What if he isn't running the AI company? I think then he'd be more honest about the state of this tech. No, I did not want to jump straight away. Why did I jump straight away? Yeah, I think then he'd be way more honest about the tech. The fact that he's running a company and he just... It is in his personal best interest to sort of sell this stuff for, like, as much as possible. That you can't take his word seriously on any of it. Oh my god! No! No!
Brody, are you now looking at the same chat that is being displayed on your layout? Or is your chat monitor still showing the same old thing?
I'm still using a mix of Chatterino and the YouTube chat. The main reason for that is so this chat window is relying on StreamerBot, and it is running through wide. Running I use very loosely. It is working. But for some reason, if I put the window on my vertical monitor, the window freezes. No! My fucking god, we were so close! Well, don't worry, you get to join us next time for probably like an hour of Gamba. God! As soon as I started seeing with DLSS, I've immediately started not wanting to use any sort of AI upscaling. I was never a fan.
Given I lost the chance to say it in the stream. Nice vote.
Why is that not targeted? Why, Why are we losing the target? What the fuck? Okay. Okay, take that one. Are you... Oh my fucking god! I'm like half a step away from getting it. What is this bullshit? Okay, take that one. Oh my god! Do I even need this fucking orb? I don't need this orb, do I? I'm just fucking... Oh my god. Why would you untarget? If there's anything I don't want to see in DMC 6, it's more of this bullshit. But it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there because for some reason they really just want to have the platforming sections. Okay, take that. Okay, take that. Yep. Are you fucking kidding me? Virgil, why can you not launch yourself properly? Why are you this fucking useless? I never thought I would say that about Virgil. I honestly never thought I'd say it. Devil May platform? Apparently not, though. Apparently fucking not. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Okay, you know what? Maybe that's worth it. Holy fuck. There was the alternate path. Is that where does that take us out? It's like an exit somewhere. Oh. Oh, it just takes us down to the start. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Fucking hell, man. Oh, this is just a light. Die. Finally, we are back to the actual video game now. Oh, right, it's these guys. Oh, yay. My favorite. Honestly, the spinning blade with Virgil do make this slightly easier. Just because every time they get near you, it counts as a hit. Every hit takes you closer to stagger.
Average noob programmer, VS GigaChad, autistic vertical monitor anywhere.
Sorry, wait. Average new programmer versus GigaChad autistic vertical monitor. I don't. If you're like using a vertical monitor as like your main monitor, that's actually that's a new level. I can't do that myself. I need at least one horizontal monitor. One, bare minimum. Preferably two if I'm streaming, but one I can work with. Me who only has space to one horizontal monitor. I used to have basically no space. Honestly, I could never go back to a place that was smaller than where I'm at now. My desk is too small for a second monitor. Yeah. Well, you could just do what I did and just make things work anyway, even if the room is clearly way too fucking small. Like when I had my, honestly, in many ways, the way I lay things out now is too small, but you know, it is what it is. When I had my bed, basically, like 50 centimeters away from my chair, and I actually couldn't move my chair backwards. Vertical one lets you discover so many bugs. It does. I bring this up every time I talk to a desktop developer as well. Like, does anyone who develops a desktop actually use vertical monitor? The answer is usually no. And when it's no, I know exactly what I'm gonna say. And it makes sense why, like, no, like, you know, it's one of those somewhat niche configurations, right? It's not hyper niche, like, you know, I don't know, running some weird hardware. But at the same time, though, it's still niche enough that clearly it doesn't get much testing. Because it seems like every desktop I use, even the big ones, like, I've ran into vertical monitor bugs on GNOME. So it seems like basically it's not a one desktop has fault with it. No, it's basically everyone. To be fair, a lot of the desktops also just have problems with other things they shouldn't have problems with. For example, when KDE was having issues with mechanical hard drives, because everyone developing the desktop at this point is on an SSD, so you can do stupid things. You can do really stupid things with caching. I need like 40 inch. I need like 4.0. You need GPD 4.0? It's not even that special. Right? If I was running like if I was running some weird aspect ratio or fucking, I don't know, I was running Thunderbolt, then maybe we can talk. I'm just taking my monitor and rotating at 90 degrees. I'm not that fucking weird. Probably. At least when it comes to this. Oh, speaking of being weird, did you see the Oshi balls? The what balls? The Oshi balls. Old news? I don't know, people were talking about it recently. I don't know if it's old, but people started talking about it, like, today. Oh, 2 weeks ago. Okay, not that old. I guess, well, it made its way to me, and it's made its way outside of whatever part of Twitter you use. Everyone's late to the party. There's just so much stuff going on, like, all the time. It's probably much healthier to be late to the party than always be on time with everything. Like, imagine being that sort of up to date on, like, all big social media things, right? I can't imagine. It's hard enough for me to stay up to date on the little niche stuff that I talk about. But doing that for everything, like, that would drive me insane. Keep with it. Being up to date is hell. Just, it's much better just to have your little things that you care about, and that's it. Who cares if you're like a few weeks to finding out? It is not important. Can you keep up with every popular show coming out? No, probably not. Just don't even bother. Just live in your little bubble. As long as you're up to date with like what you and your friends know about, that's all that matters. Anything else is extra. Go frag my boyfriend on Quake 3. You'll find me on the servers. I'm Doug when I'm playing on Q3JF. I will have to take a look afterwards. I'll definitely have to take a look. Yeah. And yes, banger OST, it is banger OST. The headline, there was something like, fans can finally feel Maury Calliope's balls. Ah, yes, okay. I also got recommended that around the same time. I just saw a lot of comments like, I'm gonna stick them in my ass. That's basically all the comments I saw. I saw Q Dot. Well, this is how I know you've made it to where you need to be. Q Dot was talking about it before. Was on, oh, might be on Blue Sky. Q Dot, for anyone who is unaware, is the developer of the open source butt plug library. Did you see Minecraft switch to Vulkan on Java? Yeah. Did you see the accounts that were? Did you see it wasn't even an account. It was like one account that was just incredibly angry about it. How dare you drop? And not just with Minecraft. They just have a vendetta against Vulkan. Ultraco has official butt plug support? It does. It has official butt plug IO support. If I recall, I don't think Q-Dot was talked about it beforehand and then found out when everyone else found out. I think that's how it was. I don't remember. It's been a while since I talked to Q-Dot. Maybe I have to get him back on the show again. Because there were other things I wanted to talk to him about as well. He used to work at Mozilla. So honestly, like, that was another thing I just wanted to talk about as well. I didn't find out until like during the episode though. Because if I knew beforehand, I would have definitely brought it up. Yeah, it'll be like after the show. Let me see if I can. There was it's an awesome butt plug I think that's what the GitHub is. Yeah, here it is. I think it's safe for work. I don't think there's any pictures. No, there's no pictures. Okay. Game mods. There's one for Duck Game. There's ones outside of this as well. Oh, games. Here we go. Oh, this is just dedicated games. There's probably something, if not listed here. Excel requests. Yes, that's what you need to. That's what you need to stay focused during the day. How else are you supposed to? How else are you supposed to know what's in the columns if you don't have it vibrating in Morse code? Wait. I don't know how I want to say it. Are butt plugs an accessibility tool? Like, if you're blind, for example, you could... There's no reason why you couldn't, like, butt plug Morse code. Or, like, butt plug... I don't know. Something, like, some other way to read.
That Gwent is actually a Flash game embedded into The Witcher.
Wait. You told Melody that Gwent is actually a Flash game embedded into The Witcher? Wait, is that actually true? Or like, I believe that Mel would say that, but is like that actually true about the game? If it's a fucking embedded Flash game, that's actually crazy. One of my favorite things about Flash nowadays is because of the... What the fuck? Oh, QDot said it. Oh, if QDot said it, yeah, okay, sure. What was... Sorry, I thought you said Melody said it. Sorry, I misread that. As always. What was the open source Flash? What was it called? Ruffle. Sorry, my brain was thinking Rufus. One of my favorite things about Ruffle is if you go to the Ruffle GitHub, and you go to the contributors, number 2 here. Why? I don't know when or how he got involved in the project, but yeah, like Dinnerbone, it just works. I'm pretty sure he's one of the project leaders. So I don't know if he was involved when he started the project or just joined on later. But when I did my video on Ruffle like a few years back, I did get a comment on the video from Dinnerbone. Yes, Dinnerbone, yes, Mojang Dinnerbone. That is the person, yes. It is one of his side projects. He's not lead developer, but he's written some of the community posts, right? So he's like a core person in the project. Yeah, we cannot... People keep sending me videos on it. I cannot play those videos. People are like, wow, show off this thing you... Like, I can't do that. I cannot do that. That is how you get your channel deleted. Mojang has been going hard with trying to clean up a lot of that stuff. People have been like people are doing stuff with they're like trying to fuck with Microsoft It's like, oh, I've made a fork of it, and then I'm gonna like upload it onto Steam. Are you stupid? Like, what is it? Why is it with Minecraft in particular that people seem to just be exceptionally dumb, right? If you look at like the emulation scene, things like that, Pikmon. See, the difference with that one is I'd be fine talking about it. The company, maybe they'd have some issues. I don't know how someone was so fucking stupid to make a game that is AI. It's basically fucking. It's not AI, but it's basically fucking AI Power World, and then name it Pokemon. Oh, sorry, Pikmon. Oh, so different. The legally distinct Pokemon name. Like, genuinely, how are you that dumb that that's what you do? Like, it's one thing to fuck with Microsoft. It's another thing to fuck with Microsoft and then give them the easiest possible way to shut your project down. Like, if you're gonna fuck with them, right? At the bare minimum, don't name your project Pokemon. Oh, but it's different enough. No, that's not how that works. And you don't have the legal team to fight Microsoft. So, yeah, that's not how that works. Okay. Oh, yay! Oh, but that's unfair. Doesn't matter. Oh, but it should matter. Doesn't matter. We live in the real fucking world. If there's a company I don't want to fuck with, Microsoft is pretty high on that list.
Now you die.
At least when it comes to anything that they care about nowadays, right? Like, don't fuck with Minecraft, or anything else they still actively make a shitload of money on. Unless you want to have, no money left. But you know, maybe you do, that's your prerogative. Do what you want, I guess. But, I'm certainly not stupid enough to do that. Now Marks will help you find it. And then you have the complete opposite case where Slay the Spire 2, their entire source code got leaked like launch day, and they're like, nah, we're chill, it's all good. You know, do what you want. We don't mind. Oh. I think we might have broke the game. What? Wait, what? I'm sorry? Huh? What? Speedrunners, do you guys know about that one? Because the boss wasn't dead. That boss still had like a quarter of its health bar left. That feels like a boss skip. I don't know if that's known about or not, but there's something there. All right. I think what happened is it landed on me as I... as like it came out of the ground. I think that's what happened there. But I don't know if that's easily replicatable. You know, really funny if that was the level end box. What do you mean the level end box? You mean like they had an off-screen trigger that for some reason caused the level to end? I'm assuming the boss must have fell out of the map as well. And then it hit whatever they're like, they had like a cull point outside the map that just killed you. I'm assuming that's what happened there, but I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. We need that DMC YouTuber here to tell me if that's a known problem. Well, if you fall out of the map, you die. So presumably it's just like a cull all objects if they fall out of the map sort of situation. I don't know how they've written the game specifically, but that's generally how that's handled. And whether it's like an engine thing or like it's possible the engine just has like a fallback like hull plane just to make sure it doesn't like crash. But I don't know. All I know is we got to skip the end of that boss. What is that? Why have you sent me another clip? You know, do what you want. We don't mind. Oh. I think we might have broke the game. Congratulations. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I got no idea. Oh, wait. Give me 1 second. Battery break for real? It's been when was the last time we had like a real game-breaking bug? Like in any of the games I've played? It's gotta been a while. I feel like we've been on a slow run recently. I miss the just horribly breaking everything. Like remember when we played fucking remember like Spyro for example, and found out that apparently the game has the option to play at 60 FPS, but if you do, it just breaks all the physics interactions. Oh, sorry, breaks all the event triggers. So just doors don't open. Because, of course they don't.
That's it.
Yo, Sokera, how's it going? You missed us finding a speedrun strat. If that is new, I declare it is the Robo Skip. If it is not new, well, it's not new. But if it is new, that is the Robo Skip. If you can work out how to replicate it. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. We have a new chat set up for the streams, so now we actually have Twitch and YouTube stuff working correctly, and I don't have to go and like change things myself manually. Streaming's easier now, which is good. Well, yeah, what I would be more surprised if that didn't exist. Nope. Fuck you.
Die.
A different service? Wait, I guess if you block it, like with the right timing, it will auto knock him out of that. Oh, wait, the blades actually kind of work in my favor there. Wait, when does the new JoJo season air? I feel like that's soon. Isn't it like the end of March or something? I feel like it's within like the next week or so. I guess we can just go down. Getting across there is going to be very difficult. We actually are like almost in the May night. Wait. Oh shit. Oh really? Oh okay. So like basically. Shit. Okay. Nice. I'm curious to see how they handle the release. This is the problem with, like, doesn't Netflix have the IP still? Netflix likes to do, like, oh, we're gonna drop the entire thing at once. Fuck you. Who cares about the weekly watching and the hype of that? No. Just people like binge watching. So just do everything at once. No matter how many times it goes badly for you and people just watch the entire show straight away. Like, binge watching is... It's weird, right? You would think they would be all in favor of weekly watching because it keeps people subbed longer, right? The users want weekly watching. You theoretically would want weekly watching because longer sub time, but they just don't do it for anime. Like, it's whatever out of like fucking 10 they do. Honestly, this year feels like it's going really fast. Like, faster than normal. And it's probably just because I'm getting old, but, you know. Let me see. JoJo no Kimio na Boken, Steel Ball Run. 6 hours. Okay. Okay, very, very soon. Now the question is, how will they release it? I'm betting they're gonna do the same thing they did with the new Baki season, which is release it all at once. And everyone stopped talking about it after 2 days. Because weekly releases suck. Like, yeah, I get the whole, like, I like binge watching thing. But you can binge watch things later. Just weekly releases. What the fuck do you... Oh, it's you. Fuck you, mate. Well, thanks for that, I guess. Oh, yeah.
Get lost.
I don't know, right? Because it's kind of like doing a... It's kind of like doing a double-linked episode off the start. Is it stuck in the wall? Oh, no, it's just... Because, like, Yusaki, like, that started with a, like a double episode at the start, right? Like, Sentenced to be a Hero, right? Like, that started with a double episode. I don't necessarily hate those. But I do hate when they do like a double episode and then they just fucking like skip a week. It's like, so you did a double episode, but all you did was just release the first 2 episodes, right? So you didn't, it wasn't a double episode at the start of a schedule. I don't know, I just don't like change. I like anime being distributed the way it's always been. I know Japan is, especially with the way some series being handled, getting very interested in doing like official distribution that they control. Sort of like cutting Crunchyroll out of the situation. This has been discussed for a while, and there are some things here and there, but I would not be surprised to see like Hanakawa or someone like that just do their own, like a full distribution platform themselves.
Now you suck.
Just, they control how the localization is done, everything. It's very rare that I watch a show that comes out, though, to be honest. That's fair, that's fair. I've been on the weekly anime trend for... How long have I been on the weekly anime trend for? I always forget the specific time. Let me just double check. Was this the first season I watched? Let's see. Was it spring 2014? I watched that. Yeah, okay. I watched that seasonally. Was it winter? Yeah. Spring 2014. Spring 2014 was my first weekly season of anime. I'm not going to go through all of it because I've done this bit a million times before. But yeah. This is when I started watching anime weekly. I was watching anime a little bit before then, but weekly, this is when I started. Granted, I did skip a lot of stuff that I have now gone back and watched, like Haikyuu and JoJo. But man, what a season this was. What a season this was. Ishukan Friends is really good. I recommend it. No one even fucking knows it exists anymore. I get it. See, here's the thing, right? I'm not even gonna pretend. I'm just addicted. It's just an addiction. I don't think anyone should watch as much as especially as much as I did when I was younger. I don't watch as much now. I still watch probably way more than anyone reasonably should, but I used to watch way more. I used to watch things that like I knew at the time were just bad. It's not even a matter of like, oh, I enjoyed bad shows. I just watch everything. Maybe like 90% of what airs. Granted, back then also less aired, so you could watch a higher percentage without watching as much. But I was watching overall more shows. Who isn't addicted to the computer nowadays? This is very true. Are we still... Sorry, are we still working? Yeah, okay, that's still working just fine. Yeah, look. Yeah, I don't have anything to say to that. Basically, everyone is addicted to their phones. This is gonna become, like, more and more of a problem. Like, you're seeing people now who are getting addicted to using AI systems who don't even know how... don't even know how to write by hand. Actually, you know what I saw? This is crazy. There was this story of this girl who graduated... I assume it was the US, because it, of course, would be the US. Who graduated high school, who didn't know how to read. And she is now going back and suing the school for letting her graduate because they just let her use like TTS basically. And it wasn't a require. She didn't need it. It wasn't like, oh, this is an accessibility thing. She just didn't know how to read. Didn't she even have a grudge? Oh, you might know the story, yeah. I don't remember the full details, but something like that, yeah. Good on future releases and wait on the release. I like if people are making a big deal about it. It's like, yeah, they said they were going to do that, like, a year ago. Yeah, they are following through with what they said they were going to do. I would be more surprised if they didn't do Wayland only at this point. Oh, okay. The range is not as long as I thought it was. Ah, you can do. Okay, you can just knock all those down. I feel like it was a lot harder to knock them down with Was it Nero we fought this with, or was it with other guys? I don't remember. I'll burn you to death!
Get flash!
Fuck! 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 See, I don't know whether that fork's gonna go anywhere. The problem with Sonic is it's going X11 only. So what that means is it's never going to be packaged on any disc. Like outside of the very, very niche. I just don't see... I don't see any distro outside of like your Devuins and things like that, which want to be these sort of contrarian distros, going and packaging any new X11 desktop. And I get wanting to stick on X11, right? I totally get it. But it isn't, you're in for an uphill battle, basically. Yeah, that's true. Like, obviously there are going to be distros, right? Like, Gen 2s and things like that. Oh, like, there's going to be an AUR. There probably is an AUR package. But I don't know. I wish more people that didn't like Wayland gave it a shot recently, right? The problem is a lot of the discussion around X11 now has just become culture war stuff. And there are people that legitimately have issues with Wayland. And I'm not trying to like say they all have the same issues. It's just most of the discussion I see around it now at this point is just like Wayland gay. That's pretty much the extent of the discussion. Fuck.
Once more.
No, KDE is going down that route as well soon. They're still a while away. What do you rely on the stuff that doesn't work? I'm curious. Like, most of the discussion I hear about Wayland, I just have to be like, when was the last time you actually tried it? Because for a lot of it, I keep hearing the same discussion, like, oh, screen capture doesn't work. Oh, NVIDIA doesn't work. It's just like, It's impossible to have a discussion with a lot of people about Wayland when they're not willing to even know what Wayland is like.
Honestly, Sonic being X11 only makes perfect sense. Sonic games almost always reference Green Hill Zone.
I don't... There's a joke here that I do not understand. I understand the Green Hill Zone part. I don't know where... I'm not sure what the reference is there with Wayland, though. Okay, apparently you can't iframe through it with that. Just had to check. Something, I will move on. I feel like that's... I don't know, I think that one might be a stretch. Fuck! Okay, maybe don't do that. Always want the classics. I guess so. I don't know. I think there's some. There's probably some better jokes in there than just Green Hill Zone. And there we go. Main thing being DWM and D menu. D menu works totally fine on Wayland. That's not a concern at all. And DWM, that's fair. Oh, Apocalypse Hotel. Right, forgot about that one. Right, that's a thing that existed, isn't it? Okay, what are you looking for from DWM? Are you looking for DWM? Or are you looking for something that is functionally equivalent to what you have from DWM? Because if you want DWM, sure, you're never going to have anything. If you want something that acts like DWM, there are plenty of options. If not 100%, most of the way there. But again, it depends on what you're looking for from it specifically. Does it run X Wayland though? I'd say just use Roffy. I use Toffee, which is a remake of D menu. There are so many D menu clones. There is no shortage of I want an application that behaves like D menu. It like D menu is one of those. It's one of those applications, kind of like Nearfetch. I'm playing so fucking bad. Like, there is no shortage of... There is absolutely no shortage of tools that are like it. How did this start? Okay, the first little bit of this fight went really well, and then immediately went so fucking badly. What I want to do at DWM is DWM with a bar and everything without a stupid runtime config file, because that just introduced pointless complete. Yeah, you're never gonna find anything then. You're looking for D menu. Oh my god. You're looking, sorry, not Demon. You're looking for DWM, right? There's no other project that has this idea to like just not have a config file. Mainly because it's not a good idea for the most part. But yeah, you're never gonna find a replacement. And that's fine, right? Like if that's what if you're more comfortable on X11, just keep using X11. But I would suggest try different environments out. See what's out there. See if you might say that's something you're looking for. Actually try out other environments and see if that is something you really do care about, or you're just comfortable using it because that's what you've used for a long time. I think that's what I would say.
Regarding the sonic sync, gigahertz was the most reliable because everyone knows that issue if I use another example like chemical plant, though
Wait, what?
less people are likely to get the reference for the joke's legibility.
It is taking a long fucking time to say that. No, I'm not saying don't use Green Hill Zone. I'm saying that there's probably a better joke there. A better Sonic joke there, rather than just Green Hill Zone every game. Oh yeah, the whole config thing. I don't know, like, I'm not sure exactly what the intention is with getting rid of, with going to Lua. Because, like you say, the funny thing about Lua, right, is Pipewire left Lua because it was causing problems. The main problem that I have with Lua, and this kind of depends on how you structure it, but you can give yourself a config file that is technically correct, but non-functional. And if he's gonna switch to Lua, he needs to be really careful, because otherwise what he's gonna do is just make it vastly more complicated to use for no reason. So Pipewire now makes use of a JSON-C configuration. And has for like a good couple of years. Specifically because Lua just made things more complicated. This is the... Oh! Yes, it is! Don't get why I didn't use any files? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I would like to know, like, is there like an open issue regarding... Oh, there's a tweet? Let's see. Let's have a look at the tweet. This way we might just make the config pure Lua. Transition period of like 2 major releases. Some utilities stay hyperlang. There's so much we're trying to pack into hyperlang that I don't think a config language makes sense anymore. Yeah, no, my main concern there is it overcomplicating. It massively overcomplicating the config. Wire plumber, a Lua system, but ultimately swapped away from it because it made the configuration vastly more complex with basically zero benefit to most users. There we go. He's probably going to do it, but I think it's going to massively... I think it's going to massively hurt the project if he does. Like, I don't think there's much of a reason to go down that route. Maybe. Can you put a link to the post in the chat? It was in the chat, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, it is. I'll post it myself, though. Here you go. There it is. Oh, right, this is the bit we have to fight. Yeah, the bird. Fuck you, bird! Oh, fuck, right. I'm like, hello, late, how you doing? You missed us breaking the game earlier.
Give me some time out.
What's the point of using a Turing complete language or something where an ini file would work just well? See, basically, I think hyperlang is a modified ini, if I recall correctly. I'm not certain. I'm pretty sure it's like one of those ini superset languages. I would like to know sort of what hyperlang is not doing. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, that shows up as well. Oh, that's cool. Wait. Can someone do the text highlight thing? I don't know if that actually works in the chat. I don't know what the chat supports and what it doesn't. So I'm not certain. Okay, that works.
I wish they actually gave Virgil original content. They only did it once, for the game that has Fedora Virgil, which was the poorly received one.
Of the things they learnt from that game, I do kind of wish they brought that over as well. Because I don't think the earlier games had the like slow motion kill cams. I think that was yoinked from DMC Devil May Cry as well. But yeah, no, I completely agree. Maybe here's what I would say. Let you do the main story or the main areas with Virgil again, but also give Virgil his own story of some sort. Because I don't think people want this to be taken away, right? But add that as well. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Yeah, that's the other problem. Like, it wasn't that long ago. I think it was like a month or two ago that maybe like 3 months, where he broke the config format. And it had been pretty solid for a long time. It's only more recent that he's starting to like make a lot of major changes again. And he uses those weird square bracket headers, whereas Hyperlang uses curly brace blocks. Right, okay, sorry. Yeah, no, I was thinking of another... what was I thinking of then? I don't know what I was thinking of. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of the old... I'm thinking of, like, pre-Hyperlang configuration. I don't know. I don't know. It's been a while since I've used the project. Probably... I don't know how long I've been on Neri for. Oh, speaking of Neri, I'm seeing like a whole new, like desktop style, sort of grow as well. That's like free scrolling, I guess we call it. Where it's like you can scroll around the entire screen rather than just in one direction. I guess one plane, sorry. Hebel's a good example of this. IXWM, I think, is the other one. So we might legitimately be, like, we are seeing this, like, weird new style come about. It's strange, right? Because we had basically the same models for so long. And now, basically out of nowhere, it's like, oh, here's a bunch of, like, new cool shit. And it's not even necessarily like a Wayland thing, right? One of these is an X11 project.
Stop.
So I don't know. I am happy to see people experimenting with new shit. Why did you post an image? Okay, that should be filtered out. You guys shouldn't be allowed to do that. Huh. Yeah, that should not be working. Let me have a look. That's not gonna work. I've hidden the chat. If you do that, I will ban you. Can we keep some? No, we can keep none of them. Yeah, I might actually just have to not use the chat. I will have to take a look, because yeah. I looked away. People are trying to get themselves banned. That's what they're trying to do. Let me have a look. Because that shouldn't work. Huh. I don't know why that's working. I genuinely don't know why that's working. No, it's not restream.
Demo in the me of the time I found a game that let me use HTML tag in my name. I could make my username take up the entire screen. The only thing that stopped me from making my name an image was the username length cap.
Yeah, I don't know why that's working. I genuinely don't know why that's working. Wait, we could, national. Moderation settings. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Somebody write a square bracket. Oh, angle bracket, sorry. I can't do it. Not square, angle bracket. Okay, that's gonna delete it. Don't keep spamming them, you will get blocked. Huh. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to have a look at that off stream. Yeah, that's really stupid that's actually working. That should be filtering it all out. Auto filtering? Well, no, Twitch auto mode doesn't care because Twitch doesn't use it. Twitch, like, it's not gonna auto filter because there's no reason for it to auto filter. If I just set this to nobody... Wait. Let me try something. Settings, do that. Okay, and then we go... Nobody. Okay, somebody post some HTML in the chat. That should not be working. That genuinely should not be working. Huh.
By the way, shouldn't even have to block any text. It shouldn't be embedding anything. Just display text as is. It's actually parsing HTML for some reason, which is weird.
Yeah.
Can you disable it parsing HTML?
Well, no, it shouldn't be parsing it to begin with. Huh. Okay, we're just not gonna have a chat on screen. I will take a look at that afterwards. That shouldn't even be... Yeah, that should not be possible. There's another way I can handle chat anyway. I will report that to the dev, because that absolutely should not be possible. The chat's been around for like 2 fucking years. The fact that that had never been caught, because what's supposed to be possible is, like, I'm supposed to be able to post an image in the chat. Like, I should be able to do that. But nobody else should be able to post, like... Nobody else should be able to post just HTML in the chat. No, it's definitely not intentional. There is no world where that's intentional. what it is supposed to let you do is embed, like, let certain users embed a link. You should not be able to just let anyone end HTML. That shouldn't be doable. And there's no world where it makes sense to make that doable. At least without any sort of... The chat's been around for like 3 years. It's not vibe coded. It's just badly coded. Not everything badly coded is vibe coded. Also, the dev literally works on it on stream. There's another chat I was playing around with anyway, so I can mess around with that. But that is annoying because I do like that chat, and that problem needs to be fixed because I know there are big streamers that use that chat. Like there are some really big streamers that use that.
Stop you! Oh, you ain't so bad.
Back in my day where it slept by hand. True, brother. True. There is no setting to prevent it. None at all that I can see. And if there is, I'll find it later. I'm not gonna sit here for an hour and try to work it out. From what I can tell, there is not, but also, even if there is, that shouldn't be a setting in the first place. Like there's no reason for that to be a setting. Yeah, there's nothing on here that would indicate to me that that's possible. Is it? Wait, I don't think it's... I don't think he's published the source code. I think he's just multi-stream chat overlay. Because that'd probably be a problem in any of his other ones as well. Yeah.
The chat software has met its match. Linux users.
Honestly, so this has been around. So this is the guy who made it. This is the guy who made it. The fact that it's been around for like a year now and it has a bug like that. I don't know why the video's not playing. What? I can't use Chatterino. Chatterino's just Twitch. I don't know why the video is not playing. What a great website this is. My favorite website. I'm just gonna let that do its thing, and it's just gonna randomly jump.
This is the multi-chat overlay that I've been
okay.
using on my stream that combines Twitch chat and YouTube chat and displays them as a single stream of messages on screen. I made this myself, so if you've seen this from someone else, either they stole it or...
Let me have a look if they have an email. Yeah. Australia. Go fucking down. I will send them an email afterwards. Or a Twitter DM or something. Because as I said, I know that there are big streamers using it. And if they're... with that being the case, like, that's a problem that cannot exist. I don't trust people with brilliant... Why would you not trust people with brilliant sponsorships? What's wrong with brilliant? No, I'm not gonna make a video on it. I'll make a video on it if they don't fix it. But no, I'm not gonna make a video on it when I know there's an exploit in a bunch of streamers, on a bunch of streamers' streams. Gotta love web development though. Web development never change. Okay. Sketchy company? What's sketchy? So you're just like vague posting about Brilliant being bad. What's wrong with Brilliant? I've never heard anyone say it's sketchy. Like all of the conversations I've heard about Brilliant have been very positive. So I don't know what you mean by it's sketchy. Really weird advertising implies you get super great benefits from using the platform, which you cannot. That's a university. That is university right there. I can't fault them for that. Most resources, most subjects are better resources than Brilliant. Yeah, but that's what you get with pretty much anything, right? I don't think that makes like what people pay for with Brilliant is the structure. Oh, not necessarily just the content itself. A lot of people like the structured way of learning. And I just don't see it being bad. I really don't. What about Skillshare? They're all based on the same platform. At least the university has people you can talk to. Okay, now we're really stretching for there being a problem now. I know you don't like it, but I just don't see these as major issues. Also, people paid for university for like 3 years. During COVID. During like lockdown. We can say whatever we want and no one will know. I can bring back the restream chat temporarily. Like that's, I might do that. Actually, I don't know if I can do that. Wait. Actually, I have another chat that I can test out. I actually might test that chat after we finish this mission. It was kind of my backup, very experimental, didn't really want to use, but it should theoretically work. The main issue is it relies on StreamerBot not crashing, and StreamerBot is a little... It hasn't crashed so far, so we're probably fine. But I don't trust it. There we go. Not sure why the audio is not playing. That has nothing to do with the chat overlay. It's just not gonna play the TTS. Okay. Let me just replay it. I don't know why it didn't play. There's no reason why that shouldn't have played. Wait, what? It says your last one was from 8 minutes ago. And that's not playing either. I think sound alerts is broken. I have my sound alert thing here. It's still in the fucking scene. I don't know why that's not working. That's weird. Let me set up the alternative chat. We should theoretically be able to use that. Why would 8 minutes be a problem? No, I'm saying it doesn't even recognize that you just sent a TTS. It's saying the last time you sent one was 8 minutes ago. Yeah, it's not, okay, that bot's not working. Just don't use TTS. It's not gonna work right now. You will just be scammed. That's not even my side. That's not even me that's having a problem there. That's sound alerts that's breaking. Okay, let me just, give me a... You can keep using the alerts. I'm not gonna deal with it right now. Just give me a minute. Let me set up the other chat. No, it's not. It has literally nothing to do with the chat. Okay, let's see here. Okay, why is that not working? Okay, maybe I won't be able to use my backup. Okay, let me try that again. Okay, let me go here. Devil May Cry, Brody May Cry. Yeah, maybe. Okay, why is that not working? It was working fine yesterday. I don't know why it's not working. Okay, maybe we won't use the backup chat. Why is that not working? That does not make any sense. Event feed. Why is that not rendering? You gotta love running software through wine and things being kind of scuffed. I literally had it working yesterday. I don't know why it's not working right now. I didn't change any settings in bottles. Man, you gotta love it. You gotta love things.
I miss the days when good tutorials were all over YouTube and not trying to redirect you to a paid external resource.
Caught up eventually. Yeah, why is it doing that? Huh. Like, all of this is fine. That's not it. That doesn't make any sense why it would be doing that. Close. Let me try that again. Because it's over there? That doesn't make any sense. Let's try it. Okay. Right. No, it decided to run. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we have my backup chat. Now it's also working on that screen. Whatever, okay. No? Okay, it was working. Overlay. If I say this on YouTube, is that going to show up? We go overlay. I don't know if this is working.
Notice how it never replies to this message.
Oh, there we go. Caught off eventually. Okay, let me make another. This is very much a scuffed chat. Why are you not copying the goddamn link? There we go. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Do we have a chat? We do. Okay. Okay. Where is it? Width, I think it's like 400 by 610. No, maybe you want to. 430 by 630. 4. Believe it. That's 440 by 640. Okay. There you go. We have a chat. We have a chat that exists now. It's very much backup chat, but it should work. Yeah, try something. This chat should be fine though, assuming it doesn't. Streamable doesn't crash. But it should be working. Actually, theoretically, I can just use that link as well. I don't need to change it. Like, I shouldn't need to re-grab the link next time. I would like the nutty chat to work. And I will report that bug, because again, it's a really fucking serious problem. Oh my. Okay, Dante's not harder than Virgil, but he definitely attacks in a very different way. The main problem with this chat is I know it's experimental, and I don't know if it's stable. That's sort of the core issue. No, that's the font that I'm using. I'm using JetBrain's Mono Medium for it. So it's, yeah, ligatures will render because it's a programming font. If for some reason you want to use ligatures, it should work. You want to find some cursed characters? Very easy. Just get the new hairy creature emoji. If you go to Emojipedia, you better find it. You won't even have it rendered on your system, most likely. Yeah, it's not a nerd font, it's just a program review. Find a weird font, you find something that's been in Unicode since Unicode ever existed. Good, very weird symbol you found there. I don't know how long it's been in Unicode, but I want to say probably since like Unicode 1.0. And your hairy creature is certainly a name they could choose for it, isn't it? That is the official Unicode name for it. Again, picking completely normal symbols. Someone try posting the new emoji, see what it does. Like one of the new emojis that is available, whether it be Orca, hairy creature, any of the new ones. Because I don't know what it's gonna do. It probably will just show a box, because I don't have a font that supports them right now. Oh my god! Yes, that's another one that I don't have an emoji for right now. Yeah, there we go. That's what I expected. I am just burning through gold orbs right now. Man, I actually do feel like fighting Dante is more annoying than fighting Virgil. Mainly because Dante's got a lot more tools than Virgil does. The question is, will he go and use his new devil trigger? I feel like the answer is probably no. Oh my fucking god! Rev it up! I assume I haven't done. So I'm actually kind of a bit behind on updates. I need to actually go and do an update. But I assume the main font's been updated by now, presumably. I don't know. I don't know how many emoji selectors actually support the new emoji. Noto has it? Oh wow, that was quick. Because it's been like a couple of days now. I have to do a video coming out on the new emoji. I'm playing so fucking badly. I do have a video on the new emoji, mainly talking about the emoji proposal system.
Come here. Come here. Get your hands. Rev it up. Juggling.
Firefox just casually has on my machine despite being 24.04, probably flat pack retrofit.
Oh, there it is. I don't know what that emoji is. That's a swear to me. I don't see what the emoji is. By using 5.5, it's got terrible security. Does it? That's their officially supported distribution method.
1, 2, finish! Go back to hell. Scum.
Oh, now he's going to this one. Whoa! What the fuck is that? Why do I not even show weird? That is a good question. Good question. I don't have a good answer for. Oh my god. I think we're gonna end up using another gold orb. What is it, like 3 in this fight?
Sword mine now.
Okay. Fuck, almost dead.
Take this.
Okay.
Take this.
There we go. That was awful. Can someone send a Twitch emote? I don't know if those are working fine. I assume they are.
Yeah, dumbass. You can't remember through that thick skull of yours?
Like a FFZ or a Big TV emote.
That was a long time ago.
They appear to be fine.
I guess you were young once too. As much as I'd love to hear that story, I think it's about time we
ended this.
Okay, they all appear to be fine.
All things.
Wait. So it's like another version of the fight, this time without Nero here? Or was there were there 2 editions of this fight against Virgil? I actually don't remember. Oh my god, this is gonna be cooked. Wait, why was that a slowdown? God, you cannot break out of that. The storm that is approaching. I don't even know how to do that attack. That is I think that's the best part of this fight. They both do attacks I legitimately have no idea how to do. Seems a bit narrow as the gold orb mission.
If you want good security for a browser, either use a native package, an app image, or a snap, since they all preserve the sandboxing. Flatpak doesn't, and thus browsers have to use weaker sandboxing.
Aha. Right. Right. You know, I knew we would need these gold orbs at some point. I know I'm not good at this game. I just didn't think we'd be using this much in this fight. Okay. Dante's moveset is crazy. Dante, honestly, I think impressive Dante gameplay is more impressive than Virgil. Just because Dante has so many tools. He also goes into Devil Trigger way more often than we could. Okay. Which one is Dante? The one that we're not playing. Okay. Oh my fucking god! Oh! Yep! Sure! Why not? Yeah! What the fuck is that? I didn't know you could do that! Okay. You know, we need a break from an action game. We really do. Oh my, it's gonna be another one, another one. No, you can't do anything. You can't get out of that. You can't get out of that. Once he's got you in that combo, you're just in the combo. The fucking Bibu version. Oh man. Look, I can see why. Okay. I always forget that he does like, at least I will say he has like a set combo that he does. So at least he doesn't use everything that Dante is capable of. Otherwise he would be basically an impossible fight. What is this? Oh, yep. Oh, yep, that one. Yep. One thing I will say is, thankfully they also retain his delay when he comes out of the upgraded double trigger. Yep, thank you. Hey! Fucking Christ! The weird thing about the final boss in mode, like, anytime the final boss is either Dante or Virgil, like depending on which game you're playing, these fights always end up being vastly harder than anything else in the game. Every single time. It's always, like, these fights are always a fucking skill check. Noted Virgil's weakness is nunchuck. Honestly, it worked pretty well when I was playing as Dante.
Get lost.
So it's not even just a me thing. I think it actually just... See, Virgil doesn't do a lot of, like, really... Like, a lot of really fast hits. So the nunchucks are kind of a natural counter to Virgil in some ways. There we go.
Adios.
I won't lose next time. Hold on to that until then.
Ah, lovely. Now we're at the end of the game.
Wow, this thing got real big. You trying to compensate for something?
Yes. Your incompetence.
By the way, how'd it feel catching up with your kid?
There's no need for us to catch up.
Well, with an attitude like that, you're never gonna meet your grandkids.
That's enough. I don't want to hear it. Now, don't get in my way.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, Flatpak is a very... It's a weird format, right? They want it to be this thing that everything is packaged in, but there is a number of glaring issues with it. Well, Steam has an issue with the, Steam has an issue with the sandbox. Because they use their own, I think they use bubble wrap, actually.
Time to die! You're like an open book. I can read your every move. Too easy. Score for Dante. I'm up 1.
When did you learn to count? We're even.
Come on. You know how it's all
My favorite thing about Virgil, someone pointed this out, and I fucking love it now that I realize. Anytime that Dante fucks with him, he immediately breaks character. Like, anytime Dante's like, no, I'm better than you or something, he's like, no, I'm better than you. No, I'm better than you, Dante. Honestly, I would like a DMC game. And it seems like 6 would be setting it up for this, where Virgil is actually a main character, and not just like a guy who shows up halfway through the game as a boss. Like, it would be so cool if they did something akin to this, with Virgil being a playable character. Like, throughout the entire game, and actually make him a core part of the story. And that seems to be what 6 was, like, setting up for. Or 5 was setting up for 6. I don't know. We'll see if we ever get another game. That's our first problem. Valve should be shipping Snapseed using the Firefox Snap. Yeah. Sorry. Did I say the Flatpacker Firefox is the intended way? Sorry, I completely misspoke. No, you are right. I meant to say the Snap. Yeah, no, the Snap is their intended method. I don't know why you're running the Flatpak.
Admit it, Dante.
Don't you dare say it.
Do they have an official Flatpak now? Wait, maybe they do. No, I'm pretty sure the Snap is official.
Why you gotta leave
maybe
me
the
hanging?
Flatpak is as well.
We used to
I don't
love
remember.
saying that.
I have no recollection.
Well, let me jog your memory. A little Virgil. Crying in the corner. Because mommy got mad.
I seem to recall you crying every time Father raised his voice.
How would they feel if they saw us now?
What does it matter? We're still here, aren't we?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Woo! That was a very scuffed final run. Ooh, art. Nice. Yeah, well, we'd already finished the game. That was doing it again as Virgil. Ah. Wait, what is this? What is this out of this cup?
Devil may cry.
Options. How do I change? So change what? Oh, okay. Oh, it's more like his classic look. That's neat. Wait, did Virgil, did Dante get another costume? I did not mean to. Oh, continue takes us into the game. Right, okay. We got options here. Can we do it here? Customize cutscenes. Here we go. Oh, no, it's only for Virgil. Okay. Now, here is the question. Actually, hold up. If we take this... I don't think we had the chat over here, did we? No, we didn't. Here is the question. Do we either go into Shenmue and play that for the rest of the stream, or do we start the next game? That is the question. What is the plan? We're not going into reacts. We're not doing reacts. I'll do that later. The next game is Metal Gear Solid.
The official Mozilla Firefox documentation ranking for packages.
Oh.
Top 1 is your distro, 2 is Flatpak, 3 is Snap, and the worst at 4 is Mozilla's tarballs.
Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, you know what? I also do want to play Romeo's the Dead Man at some point. Oh, yeah. Also, for anyone who's not aware, DS2 is now available for pre-purchase on PC. Also, they did kind of leak the entire game. You can, it's if you really don't want to pay for it, the pre-purchase literally just had, it just downloads the game and you just have the game. They did a really bad job at doing the preload. So the game, the game is just, the game's already been pirated on PC. Romeo's a Dead Man. I don't want to buy it right now because it's fucking $70 Australian, but I do want to check it out at some point. It's the new Suda 51 game. Yeah, I thought DS2 was on PC for a long time as well, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's only just come out. But yeah, do we do Shenmue 2 or do we go into Metal Gear Solid? Either way, we can. I'm happy to go either way. Shenmue. We got another person saying Shenmue. I like how Woo was on Brody's Steam front page. See, I can't scroll very far on Steam. Yeah, it is for Fridays, but I don't, you know, we can either go into it right now and it just for the rest of the stream. Yeah, I can't scroll too far on Steam because I scroll too far, I start seeing hentai. Yeah. You know what else we could play? We're not gonna play it, but you know what else we could play? The greatest game known to man.
Either climb on board and we can get started.
I'm not gonna play it, but it exists. Feels so incredibly buggy. It's insanely buggy. Train sim? No, it's Thomas the Tank Engine. Do you not know who Thomas the Tank Engine is? Every time I click store, I risk getting banned. Usually I don't have hentai right here. It's made by the same people as Train Sim World. Okay, sure. Can we have a Nekopara stream? Not on Twitch. Not on Twitch. I will never forget. I will never forget Cyan doing a Nekopara stream, and she had the full content patch enabled, and then went into the CGs part of the game where you can like go back and look through all of the scenes, and it's just it's just hentai. Oh. That's the time I searched live 2D on ProtonDB. I'm going to do it now. ProtonDB live 2D. Why is there like some live 2D hentai game? Probably. Apprehending the Adventurer-chan live 2D tentacle simulator. Konomijima after training with Konomi-chan. Touching live 2D orc sex with Lady Knight. Secret invite live 2D sex simulator. Live 2D in full voice, a laid-back erotic life with freeloader childhood girlfriend. Secret with Sophia light version. Sketchy massage. Come on in, succubus-san. I'll have your semen tonight. Hungry mare squeezes out your semen. Yeah, I can see. I can see it. I can't show this picture. I can't show any of these pictures. Drugged up sex with a self-destructive girl, fucking her sugar daddy to support the guys she worships, overdosing on pills during sex. Isn't that just like needy streamer overload? Furry fantasy. Lovely sex with childhood friend. An innocent girl becomes addicted to lewd play. Hentai Sakura. It just keeps going. Lovely sex with tsundere girl. She is too much into pleasure and loves your cock. I love Steam, man. I fucking love Steam. You walked into me reading the names of hentai games. Anyway, what are we doing next? Shenmue? I think we mostly had people saying Shenmue. Will you play my femboy roommate? Not on this stream. Maybe on another one. Anyway, let me just end the... Okay, for anyone on the YouTube side, I'm going to end the YouTube stream. I'm going to start up a new stream. So, join that one. I'll send a link to it in that chat as well. Yes.